Christians. This person says, to say that God just chooses and then holds accountable the ones that he did not choose to be saved is not love. God has wrath because one chooses not to believe on Jesus. That's true, the last part. The first part is wrong. Because if God chooses, he has every right to choose from among all people which ones he wants to save. And God tells all people to repent, knowing that all people will not. But those whom God does not raise from the dead, those whom God does not raise from their spiritual state of deadness, God can tell them that they must repent, and yet God is not obligated to assist them in coming to him. And this is odd because most people claim and believe, like this person's assessment assumes, that men have a free will. So if men have a free will, then whether or not God gets involved shouldn't matter. But the fact of the matter is, the world to God is a massive graveyard. Dead souls. He chooses to go through and tells one to raise from the dead, tells another to raise from the dead, tells another, come forth. But he is not obligated to save all. He's not obligated to save any. So if he should decide to choose some, that is his prerogatives because he's God. And God doesn't care about what you think about what makes him loving or not, or fair or not. You can't determine whom God should hold accountable. For what? If all men are sinners, God has a right to hold all men accountable for their sin, period. God does not have to pardon you. He's under no obligation to pardon you, no more than the President of the United States is under any kind of compulsion or force to have to pardon anyone. It would be the same as saying that if the president is going to pardon this person, then he must pardon all people. Otherwise, he's not a good president. That would be stupid. So why would it be any less with God? Be provoked and be persuaded.